Hey guys, this is me today with a video. I know this is not my typical scenery, but it feels better in here and it's clean and looks nice. It's beautiful up in here. So we're in here today. I know I'm looking man cute. I know I did like a simple eye makeup, like natural, no shimmers, nothing. I filled in my brows and that's it. And I braided my hair the other day, yesterday. I hair braided it wet. And then I had an afro out yesterday. And I just let it rock. I went to sleep and I put it like, I let it sleep with a mane. And I just put a bandana in the front so it wouldn't be in my face. And I woke up and I was like, I'm doing 2 buns today. And I love how my buns look when they're like this. When they're like curly buns, not like normal, like if I had straight hair buns. Because when I have curly hair, they're bigger and fuller, and I love the little fallouts. But anyways, let's continue the story. This is a story time video, obviously, if you could see in the title. Oh my god, this happened yesterday. I was like, oh my god, video idea, but like the experience was like so, like I was shook, like oh my god, I was shaking. But let's continue the video. So every night, like around almost 10 o'clock, maybe like 9:30 to like 10, I'll walk my dog and my cousin would join me and she'll walk her dog. And we've been doing this for maybe like 2 weeks already. Like we do this on a daily basis. Unless if it's raining or something, we won't walk them because she does not like to walk in the rain. And her dog doesn't either. Like if it's pouring rain, they will not like to go outside. If it's drizzling, the boy dog, doesn't mind, but she minds. She don't like nothing. She don't even like to step in puddles. She's man like, stop. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we're walking our dogs, and it's regular. We don't. It's not like we take a whole route to walk them. Cause like we live up a dead end, so we live like maybe midway up the block. So I'll walk down, and then I'll walk the next block, and then I'll walk around the block, and then I'll come back up. Like that's it. That's simple. They should be done with their business already by then, and like my blocks are long. So um so we're walking them, and like the lights, like you know, like the street lights, they're not as bright as they should be. We was walking around, like we was almost home. Like okay, we walked down our block, we walked the next block. Okay, let me do it like this. We walked down our block, we walked down this block, we turned, then we came back this way, and right when we were about to end that block, there was a guy smoking. And he was like, you know, like there's creeps out there everywhere. Like they be like, oh yo ma, yo let's have it. Like yo ma, you man cute, like that. Like you know those creeps, like the guys that trying to holler at you, but you be like, dub, like I don't know, you don't talk to me. That's not you talk to a lady, like. But anyways, we was almost home. We was at the corner, like almost at the corner of this block, and this guy was smoking a cigarette or whatever, and he was like, yo ma, let's have some fun, da, da, da. And it was me and my cousin. Usually if we go out, it's usually if a guy's talking to us, it's usually because of her, not me. So I thought he was talking to my cousin, so I was like, come on, let's go out. And then she said something. She was like, ew. She said ew something. I was like, don't say nothing because you don't know if he's like a crazy crackhead. Like, don't say nothing. Just keep it pushing. Like, that's all you gotta do. Like, and then we started walking. I was wearing all black everything. Like I was wearing black shorts, not even short shorts. Like I'm bigger, so obviously like I'm voluptuous, and I said that word right, and I don't use that word. But anyways, I'm big, I'm plus size, I'm whatever, I'm fat, I'm thick, whatever you want to call it. I'm big, so I don't like to show too much skin. Like I'm just not that type of person to show skin. And when I wear shorts, I just wear shorts like up to my knees. So that's nothing. Girls be wearing shorts up to their poom pooms. So no. And I was just wearing a black shirt that was like up to here. It wasn't even up here. It was up to here. Like this shirt shows a lot of skin because like my whole back is out. But you can't see it right now. My whole back is out. And like I wasn't even looking that cute. Like my hair was all puffy and I had a hat on. Like I wasn't, and like, cause there's some people that be like, oh, some girls like when they get raped or like something, they be like, oh, some girls they be looking for it by the way they dress. Like I was dressed like a dude. Like if you didn't know me, and instead of the afro and I had braids, you would think I was like a dyke or AG or something like you would think I'm manly or something. Like you wouldn't think I was girly or nothing. Like I had makeup on, but it was dark, and like how you gonna see my makeup was popping? Like it wasn't. There was no light to be showing the highlight, the glow though. So there was no possible way to see that I was like girly or anything because I was wearing all black and I was wearing a hat. Like no, and my cousin, she's taller than me. She has longer legs than me, so he started following us. Like he started like you heard him still talking. Like after you pass by a person, you don't hear them talking anymore because you passed by them and they still there. You kept hearing it, so he was behind us. And my cousin, we started speeding up, but like I have short legs, and like my cousin, she walked like that. I walk like this. That's exactly. So, and I had like these shoes that like my feet were like sliding, so I couldn't walk as fast as her, even though we were going to the same destination because we live in a whole big house or whatever. And so he was talking to me like and I was walking my dog. Like I need to teach her to attack, but like she's too old to be taught that. That's why I want a big dog. Like if a person is too close, or if I be like attack, he'd be like that would have been goals. I want a big dog. I don't mind having her. Like she's a lap dog though. Like she's a lap dog. I want a dog, a hyper dog. I want a husky. I want a dog that's like man hyper. But yeah. Then since my cousin, she was like, I'm over here. Like I'm over here. Like this is the block. Like we're almost home. Like after we passed the corner of that block, we turn this way and then we turn. Okay, this is the corner of the block that the guy was at. Then we turn this way. Like this is the corner, then we turn this way, and then the block up over there, that was my house. Like you had to keep going up and it'll be our dead end. So we're walking this way, and she was like all the way by the end of the corner, like about across the street, and I'm over here, and like I don't walk as fast as her, and he's a dude. Like I don't know what dudes do. They got legs. They know how to like. I'm chubby. I'm big. I'm slow. I'm sorry. I could have died, but I didn't because I didn't know what that guy was capable of. But anyways, so so he ended up talking to me like my cousin was all the way over there and I was over here, and he was like, yo, let's have some fun, yo, like what's good, ma, like I was like, no thank you, because you know there's some creeps that you just need to say no thank you and they'll leave you alone. But I was like, no thank you. And then he was like, come on girl, like come on. I was like, oh. And then after that he left me alone, but he went for my cousin, and my cousin saw, like when she crossed the street, she saw that he was going her way, so she didn't go up the block immediately. She turned this way, and then I crossed the street, and then she came back, and then she went in front of me, and then he was still talking. He was like, yo, come on, let's have some fun. And like I was gonna take my phone out, but like who am I gonna call that's gonna come in like 3.1 seconds to get this guy? Like I wasn't, like there was nobody I could call that was gonna book it, that was gonna run or something. Like the police would have took like 10 minutes. Like, and if I have a police station like 3 blocks away from me, and they'll still take 10 minutes to get over here. Like no. And it was late already, and my grandparents are like Gringy or whatever. Like, man, annoying. But anyways, so I was like, I can't even call nobody right now. I was like, yo, like my cousin, her name is Jean D. Like she has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna link her down below. I'm gonna tell her to make her own point of view of this story time, so you can see hers. I'm gonna tell her to make one. So let's continue the story, but I'm gonna link her down below. I'm gonna link her channel down below. But anyways, I was like, Jean D, hurry up. Like I was like, Jean D, run home. Like she had longer legs than me, she could run. I was like, run home and just ring the doorbell like crazy. Like just do that. I was like I'm good. Like he's not gonna touch me, he's not gonna do nothing to me. I was like, just run home. Like that's the best he could do, because like if somebody just came out after that, then he would leave me alone. So I was just telling her run home, but she didn't run home, but she speed walked home. And then my other cousin, like my oldest female cousin, she's like She's 19, but she's about to be 20. So, and she always comes out like at that time to get her, like, her boyfriend's car was right there, like he was in the car. And then I was like, yo, get your man, like I'm so serious right now, like tell your man to get out the car, like to get this. I didn't say all of that, but like when I said get your man, I'm so serious, like go get your man. Like I was talking about like tell your boyfriend to come out to, like, this guy's dead following us home. So then she rang, I don't know, she was in front of me, so I guess she was like ringing on the doorbell like crazy. And like I closed the door behind me like right away, like quick. I didn't know how far behind me he was or how like close he was to me. I just know like I closed the door right when I went in. I closed it right away. And then and then and then my grandpa opened the door for us, and I was like, and then my cousin was like, somebody's following us. And then he was like, well, I was like, somebody's following us. And then he goes outside, he was like, who? And then my cousin, you hear my cousin outside, she was like, he was following them or something like that. And then all I know, I was shaking, like I live upstairs, so I was like on the stairs, leaning on the stairs, and I was just shaking. And I went home, and I was like, I'm gonna tell my mom. And then because I was so nervous, the tears just came out of me. Like I didn't want to cry. Like it's not like the first, I was like, it's not like I was sad, mad. Like I was just I was shook, so the tears just came out of my eyes. I was like, Mom, she was in the shower, cause if she wasn't in the shower, she would have booked it. And my stepdad wasn't even here. Like every time some shit happens, my stepdad is never here. Like, anyways, so there's a little bug in here. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, somebody was following us. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, somebody was following us. And she was like, what happened? Like I still remember how that guy looked, cause when I said no thank you, I looked up to look at him. Cause I usually walk with my head down, or like if I'm talking to my cousin, I'll look at her, but I'll still look down cause I look at Maya. So yeah, I looked up to see his face. I still remember how it's dark. It was dark at night, so, but I pretty much remember what it looked like. And then my stepdad called. He was like, oh, call the police. I was like, it's too late for that. Like, he's already gone. He was like, what if that happened to somebody else? I was like, I'm not calling the police. It's too late. It's too late at night to be doing that, because they're going to come to your house. They're going to ask all these questions and stuff. Like, I'm not doing all of that. And then when I hit up a guy that he was supposed to be loyal to me, like he's not bae, because I broke up with him, but like we wasn't really together, like we wasn't together for that long, but like I still had feels for him, so I still talked to him after I broke up with him, but like, because I didn't know what I wanted, and I just wanted to be single. I didn't want to be held down, but like it's not like I was trying to talk to man people. I just didn't want to be settled down, because I knew when you're in a relationship, you have priorities, and I wasn't ready to follow the priorities. So that's why I wanted to be single. I'm trying to be single. Like I don't mind talking to people, because hi, but like I just didn't want to be held down. I didn't want to have no labels. That's what I didn't want no labels, because I didn't want you. Pretty much when you're in a relationship, it's pretty much a job. Like, to be honest, it is. Like, people say, oh, it's not a job when you're in a relationship. It should be like you shouldn't be thinking about, so, but to be honest, it is, because even in the beginning when you're all lovey-dovey, and like after a while it still does become a job. Like, you have to see them, you have to talk to them all the time, like you got to do all that. It's a job. Like, you got, like, that's my cousin moving upstairs, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's still a job. So yeah, so I texted him. I was like, yo, I'm shaking. And he was like, what happened? I was like, some guy was following us. He was like, oh, did you call the police, or call the police? I was like, the first thing you ask me is, did you call the police? The first thing you should ask me is if I'm okay. Like, what the fuck? You don't ask me, call the police. You tell me, are you okay? Like, that's the first thing that would have came out of my mouth if my girl was like, oh my god, babe, like some guy was calling, like, yo, I'm like, yo, where you at? Like, what happened? Like, are you okay? Like, that's anyways, I was dead tight at him, so I was like, bye, like, don't talk to me. And he was like, oh, you need to chill, like, nigga, get the fuck on my dick. So annoying. That's why I like girls. Yeah, that's why I like girls. Let me stop. Anyways, yeah, he got me dumb time when he did that. And then he hit me up this morning like that everything was good, but I was over it, so I was like, good morning. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, after I came home and all of that happened, I just came straight upstairs. I didn't know what happened after or anything. And that's what happened. That was my story time of how I got followed, how I was followed. And that shit was scary. That's like the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my life so far. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I told my mom, I was like, this is why I want a taser and pepper spray. She was like, so that means I'm gonna get it. Cause I don't even go out a lot. Like when I go out, it's not by myself. And it's usually never late at night. But I walk her at night because I walk her like 3 times a day. I walk her in the morning. Oh, no, I don't walk her in the morning. I walk her in the afternoon. Because in the morning I don't feel like walking. I don't wake up that early. I usually just wait for my cousin to get home to walk them together. This dimple though. Let me stop. I was just staring at it the whole time I was talking. Sorry. But yeah. I just, like, if I had pepper spray, like, I didn't know what would happen. Like, what if I sprayed him and then he would just try to attack me after? Like, it's just so many things. That's why I rather have a paper spray and a taser or something. That's why I try to buy like this key thingy, like this key. I was buying it too, and it didn't go through. But it's like it's like a dog, with like a little pit bull face, and then the eyes. You put your fingers through, and like the ears are like sharp. So you go, if somebody tries to get you, and you put it on your keys. I'm putting that on my keys because I'm buying it. So yeah, I'm dead buying a taser and pepper spray. Like, come at me, bro. I'm gonna tase you in your eyes, and then when you can't see, I'm gonna tase you. Bye. Like, I'm dead doing that. Like, I don't go out late, but as I get older, I'm gonna start trying to, I want to go out and stuff. So yeah. So this is my story time. I'm done. It was emotional yesterday. I had the only headache after all of that, but it was still like, besides that, it was a good day because I was with one of my old friends, and it was like part 2 of my birthday, to be honest. But it's all good. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all want to see. Like, I have tons of story. Like, ask me, oh, have you ever been through this? Oh, can you do story time about this? Ask me questions. I could do a Q&A if y'all want. Like, I can do whatever y'all want. I could do whatever I like. But anyways, let me know. Because I want to make more videos for y'all. And I need ideas, and y'all not giving me ideas. So subscribe. Remember to subscribe so you can watch my videos all the time. So subscribe so you know when I got a new video out. Bye.